The world loves pasta, and Italians definitely have an opinion on how it should be made. However, the rest of the planet does too. So today we're looking at 23 different pasta iterations to help inspire you for the next time you're reaching for a pasta bag.
Hi Beryl, hi everyone. I'm Claudia and I'm from Italy. The recipe I want to talk to you about is pizzoccheri. That is a traditional dish from Valtellina. Every traditional dish of Valtellina, it is full of butter. This recipe is a pasta, it's like a tagliatella, just a bit more wide. It's buckwheat, it's not like normal wheat, it's a different taste, it's a different consistency. It's really a joy to eat.
Oh my god. Okay. Covering your pasta in brown butter is definitely something we should be doing. The buckwheat noodles themselves are a little bit chewier. I was really surprised by the addition of potatoes in this. It's a delicious combo. I'm just like, is this my new favorite pasta? Possibly. It's delicious.
My name is Jessica.
And my name is Emily.
And we live in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The dish I want to talk to you about today is called Poblano pasta. The star of this dish is definitely the roasted Poblano peppers that you blend in with Mexican crema, chicken bouillon to form this beautiful green creamy sauce that will then go over your pasta. The flavor of this dish is smoky because of the roasted Poblano peppers, and can be spicy depending on how many peppers you put in it. It is an easy Mexican dish to make, but a very delicious one nonetheless.
Whoa. That's like creamy and comforting, kind of like a spicy pesto vibe, but maybe that's just because it's green. It definitely doesn't taste like pesto.
My name's Kiara, and I live in New York City. My family are Italian American. And the dish that I would like to share with you today is called pastina. Pastina basically means little pasta in Italian. For this recipe, you'll want what's called stelline, which are the little stars. And basically, you just cook that in some lightly salted water and add butter and grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. It's a dish that's mostly made for very young children. It has, two of the most famous Italian ingredients, pasta and Parmigiano Reggiano.
It's a simple, beautiful take on buttered noodles, but the Parmigiano Reggiano just really shines in this, and it's got a very strong flavor. You taste that kind of nuttiness that the cheese has. Obviously, I love it.
Hi, my name is Jane. I'm from Považská Bystrica, Slovakia. The dish I want to share with you today is called makové rezance or poppy seed noodles. You can use your favorite pasta, but it's traditionally made with noodles, powdered sugar, poppy seeds, and everything is coated in melted butter. The dish itself is not exactly Instagram worthy look-wise, but it's definitely everything you need on lazy days. It's sweet, rich, and light at the same time. If you don't like poppy seeds, you can even substitute them for nuts, curd, shredded coconut, or even instant chocolate powder. Sweet pasta might seem like a strange combination, but for us it's typical to have sweet flour-based lunch or dinner.
Sweet pastas are definitely interesting. It's sweet and doughy, and so it has it's giving me the vibes of eating like a deconstructed pastry. Oh my god, my teeth. Oh yeah.
Hello there, my name is Lucas. I'm originally from São Pedro da Aldeia, a small town in the lakeside of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The dish I want to share with you today is called Salada de Macaron, or tuna and noodle salad. The tuna and noodle salad is an easy dish that it's made of basically leftover pasta and a cream tuna that we make with canned tuna, Japanese mayo, fresh onions, and some raisins. But if you're feeling extra fancy, you can sprinkle some bits of crunchy bacon on it. It tastes amazing. The thing about this dish in Brazil is that every time you make it, you need to make half with raisins and half without it. Because my country is divided basically on the raisins lovers and the raisins haters. I'm a lover. It's creamy, salty, you have the freshness of the onions and also the sweet surprise of the raisins. It adds a lot if you put the bacon. Put the bacon.
Bacon. Raisin. Ooh, is really good. Tuna and raisins? I would have never thought. I am pro raisin and definitely on the pro bacon team here. It's very good. Speaking of pastas, I would like to thank Wild Grain for sponsoring today's episode. It is the first of its kind subscription box for sourdough breads, pastries, and fresh pastas. When it comes to the sourdoughs, Wild Grain uses a slow fermentation process unlike traditional grocery store breads. This makes the bread easier on your belly and richer in nutrients. Every item in the box bakes for 25 minutes or less, so it's not a huge hassle if you want something fresh for dinner. Every month you can build your own box and you'll never get bored because they're always adding seasonal items and new items to the menu. And Wild Grain works with communities, so for every box that's sold, they donate 4 meals to the Greater Boston Food Bank. If you sign up through my link, you will get $30 off your first box plus free croissants every time you get a box delivered to your house. Free croissants. Just make sure that you go to wildgrain.com/Beryl and use my code Beryl at checkout.
Hello, I'm Claire. I live near Paris in France, but I'm also from Cameroon. And today I want to talk to you about one of the most popular street food dishes in Cameroon called the spaghetti omelette sandwich. This dish is very filling because of the spaghetti, the egg and the bread. In Cameroon, we eat it mostly for lunch, but sometimes breakfast. I like this dish because it's really pantry friendly and really easy. It's simple but flavorful, and it will bring anyone a little bit of joy and a smile on his face.
A spaghetti egg sandwich. I mean, why not? Look at the spaghetti sticking out. There's nothing not to like here. It's a delicious omelet. You've got some good toppings. The bread is crunchy, and it's spaghetti.
Hi, my name is Nikia. I'm in Seattle, Washington. My comfort food is baked macaroni and cheese. It's a casserole that is made with like a creamy bechamel, and then you mix in macaroni noodles and lots of different types of cheeses. And then you bake it in the oven until the top is nice and crispy. Most of the time, we don't even let it cool off in my house. We're scooping it out and trying to put it on plates as soon as it comes out of the oven. It's really good. It just tastes like whatever cheese you put into it. My favorite cheeses are cheddar and Gouda and a little bit of Parmesan. The thing that I love most about this dish is the crunchy top. It's nice and like crackly. Your fork breaks through it and you can hear that crackle. All of my childhood memories are associated with baked mac and cheese.
Wow. I think all the different cheeses are coming together like very harmoniously. It all just feels like an ode to cheese and pasta in the most beautiful way. That's gold right there. I love that.
Hi Beryl, my name is Maty. I'm originally from Hungary. The dish I'd like to introduce to you is called túros tészta or túros csúsza, which means cottage cheese noodles in English. Túros tészta is simply egg noodles smothered in cottage cheese and sour cream with crumbled bacon on top. The thick cut bacon is the ingredient that takes this pasta to the next level. I love this dish because it plays with the senses. The warm and crunchy bacon with the cool and creamy sour cream are divine. Every Hungarian knows this dish from childhood. I use extra wide egg noodles because they pick up the cottage cheese and sour cream mixture the best. I use thick cut smoked bacon, and people do say for good reason, bacon makes everything better.
That's so good. I think that the egg noodles are actually a really great addition. They're so wide, they just get covered in all of that kind of cheesy creaminess, and then the bacon like sits on top of all of it. If you're somebody who is vegetarian or you don't eat pork, you don't need it. The pork just adds like a salty crunchiness. Add anything crunchy, crunchy onions, crunchy garlic, you'll be fine, and it'll still taste really good.
Hey Beryl, hey everyone. My name is Leah and I'm from Berlin, Germany. Today I want to introduce you to a dish called Käsespätzle, with Käse being the German word for cheese and Spätzle being a type of homemade egg noodle, but Spätzle is also a Swabian dialect for the word little sparrow. Käsespätzle originated in Swabia, which is a region in southern Germany. The noodles themselves are also commonly found in Austria, Switzerland, and even Hungary, although under different names. I love Käsespätzle for its rich and hearty flavors, which results of the combination of the creamy melted cheese and the texture of those homemade noodles. And it tastes very warming and indulgent, but has a subtle hint of sweetness from those caramelized onions. Everyone should try Käsespätzle for a very authentic taste of German cuisine that is not fussy or fancy at all, but very hearty and warming.
That is inappropriately delicious. Not a single spice has gone into anything in here. Riddle me this then. How is this so flavorful? Actually, I know how. It's the caramelized onions and it's the cheese. It adds like a ton of really savory flavor to it, and it's just so delicious.
Hi Beryl, hi everyone. My name is Marina. I am originally from Goiatuba, state of Goiás in Brazil. The dish I want to share with you today is called macarrão misturado. The literal translated to is mixed pasta. Macarrão misturado is a baked pasta dish. It uses simple ingredients, just penne pasta, tomato sauce, mozzarella, and ham. It is called mixed pasta because we mix everything together before baking it. When it's done, it looks like this big dish of pasta, perfect for a Sunday lunch with everything you love. It's creamier, it has sauce, it has cheese, it's quite good. I like it because it's so simple and my grandma makes it so special. To be honest, it tastes like home to me.
Between the tomato sauce and the chopped up ham, I feel like there's this depth of flavor into this that makes it a lot more robust. It kind of reminds me of a deconstructed lasagna in a way. Ooh, here's a piece of ham. Damn, that's good ham.
Hi, my name is Carlo and I live in Palermo, Italy. I want to share with you guys a simple and tasty spaghetti dish called pasta Kamikatura, which means pasta with roasted breadcrumbs in English. Of course, this is not only pasta and breadcrumbs. It is a dish made of spaghetti seasoned with olive oil, garlic and salted anchovies, and topped with roasted breadcrumbs. What I like more of this dish is the taste of garlic and anchovies, but especially that sort of silky, smooth, yet crunchy texture given by the breadcrumbs. Because note that roasted breadcrumbs are put on top of the dish after cooking, not during the process. This is a really specific Sicilian dish. I don't think there is any other similar dish in the Italian pasta tradition.
This is actually really good. The anchovies actually kind of just taste really salty, and so the pasta just has a lot of flavor, and the crunch from the breadcrumbs, yummy. Every ingredient is very purposeful, and when you taste it, you immediately get a sense of that.
My name is Arana. I'm coming to you today from unceded Gadigal country in Sydney, Australia. And the dish that I would like to share with you today is my pink beetroot pasta. This is a very, very, very simple pasta sauce. It's ready in minutes, especially if you use pre-cooked beetroots, like the kind you get vat packed in supermarkets in the chilled section. And it makes a gorgeous, bright, luscious fuchsia pink sauce. I definitely would not say that this is a typical Australian dish. I've always loved cooking and especially being creative with vegetables. I think you guys should try this sauce because it is beautiful to look at and beautiful to eat.
I don't feel like I'm tasting the beets that much. I'm definitely tasting the nut butter. So it kind of has like a tahini-esque flavor mixed with everything. It's actually like really good. I feel like I could have added a bit more citrus. I can't help it. I just find the pink color to be so pink. I mean, it is pink.
Hi, I'm Andrea and I'm from the Philippines. Filipino-style spaghetti, or simply spaghetti as it's called, is noodles cooked just a bit over al dente, tossed in a bright red tomato meat sauce, then topped with a lot of creamy cheese. The sauce is the star, so it will be quite heavy-handed. It will be very flavorful, very umami, very tasty, with some tang and sometimes a bit of spice in it. But what makes it most distinctive is that there will be a sweet flavor to it as well. So I invite everyone to try out this recipe. It will be an interesting, super flavorful take on something that's familiar, and the flavor profile will be a hit among kids, and for the adults, it will probably also appeal to the kid in all of us.
It tastes kind of like a sweeter ragu. Feels like a party food. I'll definitely say that having hot dogs and pasta is not something I ever expected to be doing, but it's great.
Hi Beryl, I'm Nikia from South Africa, and the dish I have to share with you today is crispy spaghetti nests. It is made with easy to find ingredients such as spaghetti, eggs, and cheese, and then finished off with whatever herbs you like. We usually eat it just like that, but it works well with crispy fried bacon bits or sun-dried tomatoes. The egg, cheese, and spaghetti mixture is swirled together in a pan and fried in melted butter. The eggs just cover the spaghetti to bind them together. The nests get fried on both sides. The result is a cheesy pasta nest with two crispy sides that have a taste of butter.
Ooh, crunchy. If you have a kid, this would be such a great and fun dinner for them. And as an adult, this is also really fun. Also a really good way to use leftover pasta.
Hello, my name is Haley and I'm from Wisconsin in the United States. The meal that I'd like to share with you today is homemade hamburger helper. I refer to it as kind of a mix between mac and cheese and spaghetti. Hamburger helper is incredibly culturally significant in the United States. It's been around since it was released in 1971 by General Mills. It was released in response to rising meat costs and people just needing to spread their resources a little bit thinner. I personally prefer the homemade version. You've got the cheesiness from the sharp cheddar, but then you have some of the spices that you're going to traditionally find in a spaghetti sauce, like oregano and basil. It is a very interesting combination of flavors.
This is like the best thing ever. There's nothing not to love about this. Ooh, it's also really flavorful. There is just something so comforting about pasta and cheese and like a thick creamy sauce. I never had hamburger helper as a kid, and so I think doing this was a little bit of like a fun moment for me to finally get to experience it.
Hi Beryl, my name is Marina. I'm from Beet in Switzerland. The dish I want to share with you today is called Hörnli mit Zwiebelschwitzi, Rosmarin und Apfelmus. That's Swiss German, and in English it means elbow macaroni with onion, breadcrumbs and applesauce. I like it because it combines many different textures and flavors. You have sweet, you have tart, you have savory, and then you have soft and crunchy, and it just all comes together. The dish is fairly common across Switzerland because the combination of pasta with applesauce is very popular. So the dish is different from the Swiss tourist food like raclette and fondue that almost everybody knows.
I don't know why. I can't tell you why I love this, but I love it. It kind of shouldn't make sense. But when it all comes together, it doesn't taste like a dish for a kid. It honestly tastes like pretty refined.
Hi Beryl, my name is Carlos from Puerto Rico. The dish that I want you to try is macarones con jamonilla or spam pasta. The dish is simply any kind of pasta, or preferably a tubular kind, that you finish cooking in a tomato and spam sauce with garlic, onions, peppers, herbs and spices, and since we love our carbs, we like to eat it with a side of white rice. It is flavorful, it is warm, it is quick and easy. That's some of the reasons that we like it so much. It is definitely comfort food for us. As a matter of fact, if you studied in public school here in Puerto Rico, you probably ate this often.
Tastes like a bolognese. Heck yeah. Yum. A lot of the ingredients here are definitely on the saltier side, but like I don't find the dish to be overwhelmingly salty. It's just like super savory.
Hi everyone, my name is Anshu and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I moved to the United States 6.5 years ago from Kathmandu, Nepal, where I was born and raised. Today I'm going to talk about a very famous dish in Nepal called chow mein. Basically, chow mein is just Chinese-influenced Nepali noodles with a lot of toppings like veggies and or meat. We're going to talk about Kima chow mein, which translates to ground meat chow mein. And it's really simple to make. I think the nearest comparison I can do is with spaghetti with meat sauce, but except here the meat sauce is very dry and has a lot of Nepali spices to it. I like it because I'm a fan of noodles and it's really different. It's really versatile. You can make it with anything, and you can just use the leftover food in your house to make it. Chinese culture has influenced a lot of cooking in Nepal. Make it the same way except with the Nepali spices, and I think people should try it because it's so different. It's so versatile.
Yum. The noodles that I use for this are these Hakka noodles. They're just like kind of chewy, like big thick spaghettis. This dish honestly feels like delivery food. It's like really yummy, was really easy to make. I love that.
Hi Beryl, I'm Barb. I'm from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, and I am here today to talk to you about birthday macaroni. It's a baked casserole of elbow noodles in basically a white sauce with cheese, tomatoes, and onion. I love it because it's so rich. All the flavors blend beautifully together, right down to the crushed cornflakes with the melted butter on top to make it a crunchy topping. This is a primary comfort food. It is my go-to whenever I need a blast of get-me-happy carbs, or if it's a cold and rainy day, or if I just feel like something really reminiscent of my childhood.
Oh my god, this is so good. The cornflake crust on top is really nice. It's got a really good crunch to it. It's like a soft crunch. And I love the tomatoes and onions in here. I feel like it's a really great addition. I really like the top. I don't want to say it, but I think I really like this one. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hi Beryl, my name is Keyshawn. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and today I'm gonna talk about my super savory, sapidly salty pasta, or I guess 4S pasta for short if you wanted to. The name comes from my appreciation for campy alliteration, but also the flavors that are in the dish. The dominant flavors I felt were savory and salty, and not just salty for salty's sake, but salty in a particularly umami-packed kind of way. This dish is like an upgraded aglio e olio, so it's an olive oil and garlic-based sauce on preferentially a long pasta like a spaghetti, just kind of upgraded a little bit with things like red chili flake and lemon and fish sauce and fried capers and anchovies. I think people should try this dish because it's adaptable to whatever you want. It's fast and it's pretty cheap, so I think you should give it a go.
I will say that the fish sauce is doing what fish sauce does, and it's being very fish saucy. It's a good thing and it can be a bad thing, I love the freshness of the lemon. It is salty. Fried capers, whew, after my own heart.
Hello, my name is Lawrence, and I'm from Ghent, Belgium. And the dish I want to share with you all today is called butter miso pasta, or in Dutch, it's almost the same, boter miso pasta. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You can eat it plain or with a soft-boiled egg to make it more filling. It doesn't really matter which kind of miso paste you use. You could use white or red. And the flavor of it is like salty umami. You can achieve this distinct flavor with little effort.
Ooh, this is an incredible, easy sauce that is so rich and flavorful. I am mightily surprised. Honestly, it's phenomenal. It is salty and it is rich and decadent, and then the egg yolk with it, mwah.
Hello, my name is Magda and I'm from Poland, and the dish I would like to share with you today is pasta with strawberry and with sour cream. This dish is just a very nice simple lunch that you can assemble quickly. I know that this combination might be very unusual to you. You just boil some pasta al dente. You would take a thick pasta like pappardelle or farfalle. Then you take the strawberries, ideally fresh, and you cut them into halves or in quarters. I would recommend you add a small layer of sugar on top because that will let you squeeze all the juices nicely out. Then you need to take a very thick sour cream, and you would add a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of sugar to it, just to your liking, and then you assemble everything together. It's actually a very popular dessert in Poland. And then if you want, you can just add pasta to the mix, and there you go.
Very interesting. It's not that I don't like it, but do I understand it? Like, why pair the pasta? Why not do bread? Because then you have like strawberry shortcake. But at the same time, I'm into this. Plot me in a situation where someone feeds me this, I'll happily eat it.
Hey everyone, I'm Penny.
I'm Deborah.
We live in San Antonio, Texas in the United States.
What dish is one of your favorites that I make for you and your brother?
Angel hair.
So when the kids say angel hair, they're referring to an angel hair pasta tossed with a butter, olive oil, garlic, and white wine sauce. And we love making this, especially on Friday nights. It's really quick and easy, and it's super yummy.
It tastes like just like these warm yellow deliciousness, and the garlic and olive oil, it makes it taste so like greasy and buttery, and it's just like a great dish in general.
It's a really nice pasta dish. I think that the white wine gives it just a little bit more depth of flavor than just having buttered noodles. And because the alcohol cooks off, what it leaves behind is just a little bit of a stronger flavor. And I think that, if a kid is interested in trying something that's familiar but a little different, I think they'd like it. I'm curious which one of these has inspired you the most. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all next week.